Hello, my name is G. I am a registered psychometrician and an artist. You can also refer to me by my pen name, Yuan. Today, we're going to talk about the types of amnesia. When we say amnesia, this is the inability to recall important information or autobiographical information of a individual person. So, yung amnesia, it can be organic or it can be psychogenic. So the context of our amnesia or the context of our conversation with amnesia will be about psychogenic amnesia or those who are involved in dissociative disorders. So primarily, present ang amnesia sa tinatawag nating dissociative amnesia. Today, we are going to focus on the three types of amnesia. First is localized amnesia. When we say localized amnesia, this is the failure of a person to recall events during a circumscribed period of time. So when we say circumscribed period of time, it can be the traumatic events that happened years before. Pwedeng parte ito ng kanilang childhood or part of their teenage or adulthood life in which confined or specific lang yung traumatic event na yon in a time period. For example, yung traumatic event, it happened years before, 6 months ago, 2 days ago, a month ago. So, when we say localized amnesia, laging involved dito is yung time or yung specific time ng specific length of time ng kaganapan ng traumatic event na yon. So, localized amnesia, this is the most common form of dissociative amnesia. Ano nga ba itong localized amnesia? In simpler terms, localized amnesia, yung isang tao na nagkaroon ng traumatic event, hindi niya naaalala yung mga pangyayari surrounding that traumatic event. One example ng traumatic event I can give is natural disasters. For example, years ago, yung individual, let's say ang pangalan niya is Kelly, naka-experience sila ng matinding pagbaha and that resulted into the loss of properties. And sabihin na natin na marami ding casualties na parte ng aftermath or naging aftermath ng pagbaha. So dahil nga first hand itong na-experience ni Kelly, can be traumatic to her. So kapag nagkaroon si Kelly ng localized amnesia, hindi niya ma-remember na nangyari iyon. In completely shut down, for example, although it happened years ago, hindi niya maaalala na nangyari yung event na yon, yung matinding pagbaha na yon. Sa selective amnesia naman, similar din siya sa localized amnesia. However, the individual can recall some but not all of the events during a circumscribed period of time. Going back sa example natin kanina, for instance, si Kelly, meron siyang selective amnesia. Naaalala niyang mayroong matinding pagbaha, pero yung mga other events na involved doon sa pagbaha na yon, gaya ng destruction of properties, pagkawala ng alaga niyang pet, for example, na naging traumatic sa kanya, is hindi niya na maaalala. So, localized amnesia, the person cannot recall everything that happened within that period or within that given time. And sa selective amnesia naman, yung isang tao, nare-remember niya yung events, some of the fragment of the events, but not everything. Sa generalized amnesia, this is the complete loss of memory for one's life history. So, para siyang classic definition natin ng amnesia. However, statistically speaking, generalized amnesia is rare compared to localized amnesia, which is the most common form of dissociative amnesia. So, going back, generalized amnesia, nakakalilimutan ng isang tao yung kanyang personal identity. Kung sino nga ba siya? Semantic knowledge, ano yung knowledge of the world, yung mga napag-aralan niya, how they perceive the world around them, and also, naapektuhan din nito yung kanilang procedural knowledge. So, kapag yung taong may generalized amnesia na nagkaroon ng traumatic event regarding, sabihin natin, as car accident, dati marunong siyang magmaneho, magkumpuni ng sasakyan. Pero dahil nagkaroon siya ng generalized amnesia na nakaapekto sa kanyang procedural knowledge, suddenly, itong taong to, hindi na siya marunong magmaneho ng sasakyan o magkumpuni ng sasakyan. Generalized amnesia, it has an acute onset. What do we mean by acute onset? Acute onset meaning sudden or biglaan siyang nangyari sa isang tao na nakaranas ng traumatic event. Mga common examples ng traumatic event na pwedeng mag-lead, mga experiences ng mga combat veterans, sexual assault victims, and individuals experiencing extreme emotional stress and conflict. So the question, reversible ba kapag yung isang tao nagkaroon siya ng localized amnesia, selective amnesia, or generalized amnesia? Well, based sa DSM-5, so meron siyang potential na ma-reverse if the memory has been successfully restored.